Hey, bro, like, I think a lot of people think, my mother is my partner, eh, dog. Nah, that's my mother, bro. Like, I was coming out some, spot, and they were like, some person was like, hey, dog, is that your partner, bro? I was like, nah, bro, like, I ain't marrying a meatloaf. Even though I love my mama, hey, dog, like, I ain't marrying a meatloaf, Alright, man, let me get it. I gotta just, do my thing, hey, dog. I got a couple projects, man. I wanna go meet Snoop Doggy Dogg, hey, dog. Imagine me meeting Snoop Doggy Dogg, like, hey, appreciate it. Hey, Shadi, hello? Hey, Shadi, hello? Hello? Hello, can I speak to her? Hello? Hi. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, dog. Hello. Hello? Is she alright? She was being quite aggressive out there, hey, dog. I was talking to her. I lost my. That's all noise. Appreciate it, man. Have a good day. Thank you. Let me sit up somewhere down here, dog, man. Especially I need a. Hey, I think my platforms are popular, dog. Like I get a lot of people messaging me from like other countries. The other day I got this person, dog. Like I think this person was like from what's that country, bro? Luxembourg. Like near Germany, and they were like, hey bro, like are you gonna like come to Luxembourg? And I was like, you can book me a ticket, like I ain't gonna pay for it, dog. Just saying. I mean, if it was like a entrepreneur, why not? Just say that. Let me do my thing, bro. Hey bro, like I got this project I'm working on, which is the mental health and well-being series, dog. So it's a holistic approach for me. It's important. So it's not smart by a lot of Karens and Kevins to then run like this medical fraud, or someone who's actually making content to do with, mental health and well-being, dog. I'm saying these are people in communities, these are other ethnic minorities who see the brilliance in Jacob Brown's content and they got an issue. I'm saying I'm young, bro. I'm saying I just finished my 20s, dog. I'm just in my early 30s. I'm not even 35 yet, bro. I'm saying for me, I gotta keep this honest, mate. I'm saying so you got these bunch of like, people in the health industry, dog, like, that's not from my country. They got a problem with Jacob Brown just being brilliant. Be for brilliant, be for Bill Gates, dog. That kind of brilliance, dog. I'm saying for me, I think the reason why I started the whole mental health and well-being series is for the holistic approach, dog. For me, I'm gonna do my thing, dog. I'm saying I got homies up in Cali. If you have a sportsman like in Canada, in Europe, they want to come up and try get Jacob on a podcast. I'm saying I want to be on a podcast. Yeah, Jacob, I want to be on an interview to talk about what Jacob got to know about knowledge when it comes to health and well-being, bro. I think it's important for me. Like I gotta talk about this, bro. You got these Karens and Kevins who are like nurses, doctors, psychiatrists, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with me, bro. I'm out in public, bro. Hey, dog, I'm making content, bro. But a lot of these people have cultural blocks. They got religious. It's a lot of time built up on religious doctrines. I'm saying, like, how are they gonna accuse someone who's just being a Westerner? I'm saying who's just the definition of democracy, dog. These people come up and they probably got some insecurities and they got like blocks up in their life because they got insecurities. They can't speak for themselves. They gotta be told what to do, and they see someone like me who's just brilliant. I think a lot of people in my trauma community who's probably watching this, you're brilliant in your own industry, dog. Probably you're a songwriter, or you're a singer, or you're a canvas painter, you're probably a dancer, you probably do Strictly Come Dancing, dog. Who knows, my homie, my trauma culture. I gotta just keep this honest, man. So I got this content, this project which is mental health and well-being. But a lot of people that watch my content, the hate crime was medical fraud, dog. I'm saying these are people from countries, cultures. That's not my culture. I'm saying they want to have a say about Jacob Brown and the future of Jacob Brown. I'm like, hey, dog, you don't need to remove yourself before I become the Terminator like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like with get to the chopper. I'll be back. Get to the chopper, dog. So I gotta keep this honest, man. Look, let me break it down to you. My trauma coach, my homie up in Cali, Chicago, Atlanta, bro. Like in New York, Washington, dog. If Donald Trump's watching my content, bro, I'm saying, hey, dog. Alright, man, let me talk about this. So, and also, like, people up, like, in Sri Lanka, my family, whoever's watching this content, let me talk about this. The hate crime was medical fraud, hey, bro, like Jacob Brown's normal, bro. Like I'm seeing around people, bro. These are a bunch of people who try to justify my behavior based upon the lack of, they can't integrate with the larger society. I mean, we got, everybody here. We got like, white, black, Asian, alien, Batman. We got, Robin probably in a cave, fuck knows, hey, dog, I'm saying. I just gotta be honest, man. A lot of these people try to come up, try to say there's something wrong with Jacob Brown because he's brilliant, like B for Bill Gates, hey, dog. It's their lack of, they don't know how to integrate with a larger society. They probably just a bunch of dead-ass, bum-ass, hating-ass bombs. Who's got a problem with Jacob Brown just getting it. I'm saying for me, what's important on the long term is just trying to build my relationship with my community. I'm saying, hey, bro, look, listen. I'm from Sri Lanka, I'm Southeast Asian, eh, dog. And there's no point for someone from a country like Nigeria or like Somalia or like, I don't even know, like some country that I'm not from, like, a dog, like Punjab, a dog, like trying to come up and say there's something wrong with me, bro. I make content, I'm a social marketer, a dog. I make content for my community, like I talk to my trauma culture and try to keep this thing moving. So I'm saying, for me, a lot of people, see my content and they're like, knowledge is power, hey dog. But they see my content. I'm just out there, like I'm in a public space right now. Look, saying in a public space, hey dog. Doing my thing. I'm saying, and I think because I'm an extrovert, like I think a lot of time people lack social skills and they want to project their insecurities. I'm saying for me, like I'm not, people's problem. I'm saying people make me their problem because they can't do what I can do. I'm saying, I mean, there are people that's watching this on the other side of the screen, hey dog, my trauma community, who's probably good at what you do in your industry. And you got a lot of people probably coming up just hating your ass. These bum ass, dead ass, hating ass, bums, like will come up and be like, hey bro, like, what? Who does he think he is? And I'm like, hey bro, like I'm just somebody in a place of nobodies. And these nobodies trying to tell me that I'm a nobody. Imagine this. These nobodies trying to tell you that you're a nobody because they probably have some resources that you probably don't have. But these nobodies trying to come and tell you that you're a nobody, but you're somebody in a place full of nobodies, bro. That's what's going on here. Dying, like, with this mental health and well-being, I'm talking about, holistic approaches. For me, that's important. I think on the long term is to build a archive, a library of videos of what I'm doing, regardless of content. I think it's important that, I share with my community. But for me, like, I couldn't give a fuck, bro. I couldn't give two fucks. That's what, like, these Londoners would say, hey, dog. I couldn't give two fucks about, people trying to come up, trying to, like, sabotage my work. And these hating ass, bum ass, haters, like, they try to, sabotage my work by saying there's something wrong with me. Hey, dog, are they tripping, hey, dog? Like, apparently being an entrepreneur, like, trying to, like, go get it. Like, there's something wrong with you. I think it's a lot of time, like, they talking out their ass, I'm saying. They definitely talking out their ass. I'm saying for me, like what's important is sharing with my tribe. I'm saying I think a lot of people, see my brilliance. B for Bill Gates again, hey motherfuckers, hey dog. What I'm saying. They see that and they want to talk about me. They're talking about me because I'm, living rent free in their head. I'm saying. But I'm just trying to do my work, hey dog. I'm saying I want to go to the States and start giving some speeches, hey dog. For me, I'm just like, I've been through the storm like last year. Like I had some really tough challenges, but I think what's important for me on the long term is, connecting with my trauma community. But I think a lot of time you're going to get these haters masked as, doctors, officials, nurses from the medical industry. And they want to say, oh, there's something wrong with Jacob Brown. There's nothing wrong with Jacob Brown. These are a bunch of bums, like, hating as bums who ain't got nothing going on. And they want to, like, even though they might have resources, they want to do, like, say something's wrong with someone because they can see the potential, a dog. They're threatened by, you. Big dog, they threatened by you, big dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why they're talking and saying there's something wrong with you. Anytime you're trying to innovate, a dog, you're trying to innovate, trying to get your thing moving, your projects going, a dog, you're gonna be cold crazy, dog. Just saying, you gotta be okay with it, bro. Like Jacob Brown don't mind having an attitude, trying to protect himself and protect his dream from a bunch of vultures who trying to sabotage his work by medical, like, terrorism, a dog, medical law breaches, hey man, you know what's popping. Jacob Brown is totally fine. He's a thinker, which I'm saying. Like, go check out my cover. I said it, misunderstood, judge, complex, unorthodox, unconventional, yet, sophisticated because I'm educated. So if a lot of, hating as, bum as, dead ass, you know, haters got a problem with me, it's not because of me, hey dog, my homie, my trauma culture, my homie up in Cali, homie up in Canada, wherever you're watching this from, but I gotta shout a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Them people, bro, like, they gotta just do some soul searching, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the problem, there's nothing wrong with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm educated to know that, you know what I'm saying? I've been working out, putting on some size. I gotta tell you, bro, you can't let these bums, like, you know, come up and tell you there's something wrong with you because you're trying to go get it. You're trying to go get it, hey, dog, and there's gonna be a lot of people, bro, like, that's gonna come up and be like, hey, bro, like, there's something wrong with him, bro, like, you know, hey, bro, just move the fuck, you know, away from me, bro. Why are you so concerned about me? Like, you know, go be concerned about your family, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people ain't gonna be your people sometimes, hey, dog, in a community, you gotta just, you know, do your thing until you find your own community, you know what I'm saying? And I know my community. I just finished my 20s. I'ma get it, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a multi-millionaire in the making, you know what I'm saying? Because I see the vision, you know what I'm saying? And for me, like, you know, when my story is told, it's gonna come with a lot of setbacks from a lot of people trying to sabotage Jacob Brown's brilliance. Me for Bill Gates again, hey dog. Alright, man, I gotta do my thing, but Jacob Brown is not disabled. He don't have any health challenges. It's just a bunch of hating ass, bum ass, dead ass haters, like, you know, bums who just want to talk about Jacob Brown and try talk on his name, but they're not certified to talk on his name because we're not, you know, cut from the same cloth. That's what they say, hey dog. We're not cut from the same cloth, hey dog. I gotta get it, man. Go do your thing, my trauma community up in wherever you are, you know what I'm saying, in the world, hey dog. Don't let nobody tell you that you are nobody, you know what I'm saying. You're somebody to yourself, you know what I'm saying. Hey, get it, man. Alright, bro.